against Miami on Wednesday, and I said, look, we're not, the only thing we need to take from that game is that we need to keep being tough and grinding out at bats and grinding out, innings, so to speak, and just find a way to do it. Tonight was the epitome of that. The guys did it to their credit. They did a great job of grinding it out and finding a way to get the job done. And there are a couple positives. Number one, their pitcher was outstanding. Harvard's pitcher was outstanding. He threw a heck of a ball game. I had heard going in from some people that he was very good, and he lived up to it. So he did a great job. Congratulations to him. I mean, he's a big lefty with a very good arm and did a nice job for them. Our guys, like I said, we absolutely grinded it out and found a way to do it. What in particular was great is the contributions of so many different people tonight. And you look at the opportunities we gave to some of those guys, and Tommy Williams and knocking the run in, Spencer Haynes right there turning the double play. So I think we found a lot of good positives out of today's game.
You said the other day that you thought Chris Talladay was one of the most clutch hitters in the country. Not only did he have that home run, but he had the RBI single in the first inning. Talk about his performance.
Chris Talladay is one of the most clutch players. Is that right, English? Chris Talladay is one of the clutchest players in the entire country. He is, period. I mean, he is that guy. I tell you what, when you've got a guy on base, that's the guy you want up there. You want a lot of guys in our team up there, but everybody's got all the confidence in the world in Talladay, and he is, I'll tell you what, I love that guy. He's everybody does, just by the way he plays the game. Caught a good ball game for us back there tonight and did a good job.
Talk about Ben Lively's outing. I know he had a rough first inning. He got some runners on in later innings, but he seemed to get out of jam. Not what you want. But.
Thought he pitched very average. And he needs to get better. And we'll address it. Going into the week a little bit. I didn't, I didn't think he had particularly good command tonight. He did get out of some innings, but his command's got to improve in order to stay in our rotation. I think the story, pitching-wise, the story of the night was Chris Matulis. I mean, look at the job Chris comes in. We gave up 2 runs. Those three runs in the first 2 innings. And then it zeroes the rest of the way. I mean, that stabilized everything, kind of calmed everybody down, came in through a bunch of zeros and gave us a chance to win. On the mound, Chris Matulis did a great job, and he has done a great job for us out of the bullpen. I don't know what I'm going to do as we continue to get into next week, but I can tell you this, he's going to play a big role for us in this as we enter conference.
Coach, how do you think the team responded to the new lineup tonight and Williams get this first start?
Yeah, I think they did a good job. I think we've, obviously you look back at the game and we need to take advantage of a lot of opportunities. They didn't get a sack bunt down, and we had first and second and a couple, those kinds of things. We need to keep playing better. I thought he did a good job.
Travis Shreve hurt himself in his first at bat. Came back out for the second inning, but he pulled him somewhere in the game.
He did. He pulled it. I don't know if he pulled his hamstring. We'll see what Chris Joseph, our trainer, says. But his hammy was a little bit tight there when he was coming down the line, so I took him out, and just to be cautious. So.
Anticipate the same lineup tomorrow with Tommy Williams coming out there. You're going to give us some thoughts tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely going to, we are not going to, one thing I can tell you is, there's a good chance that as we continue to move forward, we're going to have a lot of different guys contributing, and may not have the same lineup. We probably won't have the same lineup day to day. I need to look at it. But I thought, again, Tommy Williams did a great job. When you're a player, it's all about taking advantage of the opportunity. Period. That's life. But in this game, it's when you get an opportunity, what are you going to do with it? And I thought tonight that Tommy Williams, I know he made that error on a tough play right there. But he got that, obviously got the RBI. He turned that double play. Was in confidence in the box. Tommy was a pretty good draft pick of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Last year. Tommy's a great player. We just have a lot of great players, older players, a little bit more experience on the field. But I told Tommy, listen, you're working hard. Keep hanging in there and keep doing it. Tommy's got a bright future here, with us. And I think tonight you saw some of those things, and you saw, Spencer, how he can handle the glove and end the game right there. So, look, those guys haven't had a lot of opportunities to play, but I think that's one thing you can see is we've got pretty good depth with our position players.
You see President Dr. Hitt watch the game? Did you see that? What your thoughts?
I did see it. I'll tell you what, I was really excited to see Dr. Hitt here. As everybody said, to celebrate, congratulate him, on his years of service. But it's awesome. It's great to see him here. It's great to see so many people here. I know on last Wednesday, or the other day against Miami, our new athletic director, Todd Stansky, Stansberry's here for the first time, and to see everybody out here, I think everybody sees that we have an opportunity to potentially do something pretty special. And obviously to have Dr. Hitt and have great crowds out here means a lot to our kids. And it is an exciting time. We just got to keep getting better so we can put ourselves in that position.
You sticking with Eric Skoglund for tomorrow night?
Yeah, Skoglund's definitely going to start tomorrow, and Brian Atkins is definitely going to start on Sunday.
All right, Skoglund had kind of a rocky start last time. Can you talk about what you expect out of him tomorrow?
I expect a better outing out of him. Eric's he's still a freshman, and I thought his outing last week was typical of a freshman. He just couldn't get out of it. I call it spiraling a little bit. He's trying his heart out, and one or two things go bad, you give up a hit or two, and it's tough to get out of it. So I think tomorrow the big thing with Eric is his fastball command. He's got to stay down zone with his fastball command, but he's had a really good week of preparation. I expect a very good outing from him.